Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to scrapbook Alex's bath and Gramma sink, and I'm going to do it similar to the one that I did for her twin brother during the 30 days of sketches. And if I should be able to figure out who did the sketch, and then I will put it down below because it will be somewhat like that, and probably mostly like that. I do have a little bit different size pictures, but that shouldn't matter. Okay, so I'm starting out with this woven paper. And oh, and also this here, the wood is the P13 MaxiCreative pad. I'm always afraid I'm gonna say Maxi pad and then I'm gonna laugh like I'm a school kid. So I guess I got that out of the way. Okay, I think I'm just going to put this right along the edge. That gives me about 1 inch. Okay. And then this one here is going to go here. And do I want it to go the whole way? I think I'm going to trim off a little bit of that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I just trimmed off 1/2 inch. Because I've got this 1 inch shorter, and that way I've got it just kind of, I want to say it's floating. Okay, and then I'm just going to line it up here against the woven paper. And this was a paper I had used previously, and besides on his, so it was a scrap when I used it before. I think all these were scraps, but it's like, it's neat how you can take a decorative paper like wood and just add a little bit of paper, and it's enough to just make a fun design. Okay, so I'm gonna just tuck this gingham underneath here, and it looks like it's straight. I'm just gonna check and see. Okay. Huh, maybe this piece is not straight. It looks like it's straight on here. Is my cut not straight? I think it is. Maybe this is not. Okay. You know how I've got to mess with it. Okay, this is not straight. I know I used to use my guillotine, and sometimes that did not cut straight. It looks like it's straight with the dots. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to turn it this way and see if it makes a bit of difference. I don't know how it could, but I don't want it to be crooked on that paper either. I've got to check this. That is not straight. How can it not be straight? Okay, did I not measure this when I put it down? I don't know. I thought I did. I mean, it's like I've got it cut right along that little edge or the little design of it. Okay. I gotta try to straighten it out a little bit. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try to get it straight on this side. because that's the side I'm trying to line up. This sure looks like it'd be straight. Okay, let me see if this is straight. No, let's see. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go try cutting this. Okay, it was definitely this blue that was crooked. You know, nothing like having scraps and then thinking you're gonna get to use them just like they are. Okay. Now I'm gonna tuck this in and it should be straight. I do believe. No, it still does not look straight. But you know what? I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit. When I got the pictures here, they're gonna be kind of overlapping this, so I just want it to look straight to me. There. Okay. I'm just gonna be over it. Okay. Okay, now I got these adorable little babies. And I'm gonna put them on the edge here. Did I leave enough room for my rooster? Barely. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have them here. I'm gonna overlap the sink a little bit to get them in the picture because I want as many of these pictures as I can get on here. Now this is when I was just starting to fill up the sink for them, and I told you how I did all the grandbabies in here, or grandkids, even the older ones. And I won't scrap those ones here, but I'm gonna scrap them for their books because I think they'll like that. Okay, I think this is how I'm doing it. So I think about like that. Okay. And these are cut all different sizes, so it's like I don't have any you know, measurement that I know what it is. Okay. I'm just gonna start lining them up and hoping that they're even. And I do want to see part of that plaid, so I think I'm gonna bring them out somewhat. But I know these have to be as close to the bottom as possible. I should have slid everything over a little bit more. Okay, let me see how that's gonna work out. Can I still get my rooster in here? It's all about the rooster now. Then I'm gonna have these over here. Okay, I think I'll slide them up a little bit. Okay, and I'm not gonna put too much tape on them because I will be tucking at least a doily. Okay, I'm gonna just try to get these somewhat straight, because you know it's my pet peeve. Okay. And when I'm taping, I'm kind of taping in the middle of the picture, even though I put 2 pieces of tape just to make sure that it's held down, but you know, so I can still work with it. Okay, and this one goes down there. So I'm getting all the ones that are going here by the plaid because I do want that plaid to show, because that's kind of the color of my kitchen. No, I'm gonna be, I don't want to cover up her hand. I think I'm gonna have to slide them down a little. I think I'll do this so you don't have to watch me, because it might take a while. Okay, I'm back. And so I have them, there's some overlapping, but I think they're good. Now I'm gonna use this little half a Cambridge doily, it's a 4-inch, and I'm all out of them. Sad day, this is like my last half. Unless I used to have some in a bag someplace, I don't know what I did. I thought I mixed them back into the box, because I used to go over to my friend's house all the time to scrapbook. Let's see. Oh no, it's got to be underneath here, because otherwise it won't be showing at all. Okay, so I think that's good. And then I'm going to call this one Gramma Sink, just like I did her brother's. And I'm going to put down a little more glue underneath this doily. So I can put the letters down on it. And I'm just putting a little glue where I figure it needs to lay down, but it won't show. Okay, that should do it. And then I want Gramma's here. And then I'm going to put Gramma Sink. And I'm using the letters from the sticker book. And they're pretty thin, so I don't like to stick them on the wax paper, because sometimes you cannot get it off. Okay, so I think about right there should work. Let's see, I could maybe even bring it down a little bit and just overlap this picture. So I think that should be good there. So again, I'm gonna pause because you know how long it'll take me to do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I got the pictures glued down well, got the letters on. I kind of glued most of it down. Okay, now I've got this, this ticket that says Angela Park. And I used this on her brother's too, one of these. And I don't remember if his was the same color or not, but their mom's name is Angela, so I thought that would be perfect. So I'm just gonna put it here someplace. I don't want to tilt it too much. And then I have this butterfly that's from one of those, from that sticker book. So again, it's like I've cut it out just so that I didn't have to put it on wax paper. And I'm just gonna overlap this. I'm trying to bring every color. So I'll have red, yellow, blue, and green. Okay, so now I have this little strawberry flower, and hopefully I can separate it from the back since I cut it off pretty close, because I was trying to get rid of some of the white space. And I can see the edge. Is everything going to be a little tedious today? Okay, there we go. So to me, it looks like it goes like this. So I'm gonna go with that. Now I'd kind of like to tuck it underneath that leaf, or like the leaf tucked under a little bit maybe. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have a strawberry. it's kind of hard to get it off there. Okay, I don't know if there's, yeah, I think that's it. I cut it off a little more than what it is, and now I actually want to cut more. Oh, there's my scissors. I never know what's here because sometimes when I fussy cut things, I end up with my scissors in the living room, usually on my tray. And I had been cutting the Mente papers I was using previously. Now this is Simple Stories, what's it called? Vintage Berry Fields. And I didn't get like the whole kit. I just got, well, I actually ended up buying the what are they, the companion papers that are like just the basics. I think they're called basics. And the other things, I'd gotten 5 pieces from Peachy Cheap. And so that's how I got the book and stuff. Okay, so I'm using a green brad. And then I'm using one of these little yellow flowers. So it doesn't have a whole lot of yellow in this little section, but, and I think I'm gonna put it right here on top of this ticket and above the brad. Okay, and then I have this Sweet Memories, and I had used one of these on her brother's page too. I think I used a yellow or a blue butterfly in his too. So but I think I used buttons on his instead of the brads. But I probably used some brads too. Okay, do I want to put I think I'm going to put it right down there on the picture. Okay. And now I'm going to build a little cluster right here. And let's see, I've got this. So I'm going to use this little basket of strawberries. And I think I'm going to let them overlap the pictures just a little bit. I like overlapping. I'm really into collage, so it's perfect to do that. Okay, and then I've got this 2 for 25 cents because we have 2 in the bathtub. I mean, Grandma's thinking. My grandma really had a sink like this. And there was a picture of my cousin had posted, he's like just a few days older than me. Or he's like a whole month older than me, I guess. And anyhow, he had posted a picture of him in the bathtub, and I think he was at my grandma's house. Otherwise, they had a sink similar to the one at my grandma's house. And then one of my aunts also had one of these great big sinks, and I love them, and it's great for when you're canning. Okay, so I've got the button, another little yellow flower, and my red tag, and the strawberries. And then here I'm going to have a yellow butterfly. And do I want to put it this way or this way? I think it needs to be this way. Now, you know, a lot of times these chipboard pieces, they have to be glued down again. This one's a chipboard piece. This one is foam. So I know that chipboard is a little more difficult. Okay, and this one, this little strawberry, it's a chipboard piece too, and it was on the brad pack. Okay, and I gotta figure out which way these go, and I think it's like this. And I'm gonna put it right here. Now this time I'm not gonna overlap because Aiden is right there and I don't want to overlap over him. Oh, I think I might have glued it down too soon. Is my little, here it is. Let me see if I can get this up. This is my favorite thing for lifting things. Okay, I've got a piece of, it looks like washi, but it's from the sticker sheet. And it looks like this, and I'm gonna just tuck it underneath here. Maybe, I just glued everything down. Can I tuck it underneath there? Okay, I think I can a little, okay. So I'm just gonna stick that right there. Okay, now I'm gonna put these strawberries there, and you've seen how easy that chipboard comes up, so I'm gonna just go ahead and glue it right now. So now wherever I put it, I'm committed. Okay, and I just want it overlapping that faux washi. And I know I'm gonna have to glue down this too, so, because otherwise it ends up popping off in the middle of the night. I always hang them up for a while, because I figured that way I know what's sticking and what's not. I have a metal, like bulletin board or whatever, that's has magnets, and I always hang it up there in my art room. Okay, now I have the blue rooster. Oh, and I think my camera moved, so it's like now everything's up a little too high, because see, here's where my tape is, but I don't know how I can move it because it looks like it's about ready to fall off the edge. Okay, and then I have that little yellow flower again. And I think I'm gonna stick it right here behind the rooster. He goes from a rooster to a chicken in a minute. Huh, that reminds me of 9 to 5. Okay, and I've got another little faux brad. And where do I want that? I think I'm gonna stick it up there. Okay, so I think I have everything on here that I want on here, except for the enamel dots. And I'm gonna use this cobalt blue because it matches this. And I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put one of the big ones in each of the spots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spread them out now. I'm gonna put one right by that flower. And let's see, maybe one here. And up here by the butterfly. I think I'm gonna put one right by the enamel dot. And I think the other one right by the brad. And then I just stuck it right on the enamel dot because it stuck to me. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure I didn't grab that color. Yep, they all look right. Sometimes I'll just grab that one right next to it. Okay, and I think I want this one here. And that one there. Okay, oh, a sequins. I was cleaning out a drawer today that I had sequins in. Okay, so that's it. So now she's got one like her brother's, except for his pictures were all smaller because I had printed them. Hers, I had to go and find them because they weren't on my phone anymore. And I think it's because I had printed them, and I probably had his printed too, but I don't know. I was, it's like sometimes I don't look where they're actually at, and then I miss them and end up printing them again. And I gotta quit doing that because, you know, it's a waste of time and money. Okay, so that's it for today. I will have close-ups at the end, and I will see you tomorrow with something else. It'll be a surprise to us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.